You are now tuned in to podcast Tea at 4, crime dramas, true stories. Dun, dun, dun. The mysterious death of Elsa. Hi guys, welcome back to Tea at 4. I'm Christy, and today, unfortunately, we don't have Lauren as she's off on her travels. But it's okay because I've got my second favourite person, my colleague,
Scott.
Yes, he is.
Second favourite.
Yeah, because obviously I can't say that you're my first because Lauren will probably kill me. So, you know, Lauren, we love you. Can't wait for you to come back and show us what you've been up to.
Miss you.
But today, Scott, as you can see, we are dressed in prison outfits, jumpsuits.
Prison jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits, yeah. Jumpsuits. I like jumpsuits. Sounds like nicer.
Mm.
And we're talking all things true crime.
Yeah.
Petty crime.
Petty crime.
Yeah.
Any sort of crime.
We're being criminals today. Well, maybe Scott is, not me. But Scott, any criminal records you gotta come and unleash?
Should I say that?
Boy, today everything's gonna be spilled on the table because this is everything that should have stayed in the group chat, and we're bringing it to you guys today. So, Scott, enlighten me. True crime, is it something that you watch? Is it something that you like?
I personally love it.
Okay.
All over my For You feed on TikTok. The true crime girlies. Devil works hard, but the true crime girlies work harder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the length of the episodes, the depth they go into, sort of like about these, they almost seem like conspiracies. Okay. But I love it. I'm so invested.
I just don't understand the obsession.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. For me, can I say I'm a pussy? Can I say I'm a pussy? Am I allowed to say that? I am so shook of like the real world and stuff. Things like that scare me. So the fact that people like, apparently Netflix, abundance of true crime dramas, documentaries, everywhere. TikTok now is getting worse on your For You page. Not mine.
Can't hide from it.
Not mine. What kind of crime are you trying to commit that you're watching all of these things, Scott? Like, what's going on?
What? So like my ideal crime?
Okay, let's hear this.
What's my ideal crime? Well, I'm always running late. So it probably would be speeding for one, if it was actually going to be like real life. But identity theft.
What?
Would you not want to like
be somebody else?
Is there not someone you want to be? Like, catch me cutting about Southeast London in a Chris Jenner wig, living my life.
Really?
Yeah.
No, not identity crime.
I think that's so funny.
So how would you? Okay, talk me through it. So how would you work to create the identity of this person you're trying to steal? Like, how does it work?
So you got to get the outfit. Okay. So I get wig, clothing.
Yep.
And then I would just go about my daily life. And if people start asking to take pictures with me, I'll be like, yeah, I am Chris Jenner.
Delusional.
Yeah.
That's
my crime.
Delusion is real. So delusion for you. I think for me, crime, ideal crime, probably speeding as well, because I've got some mad road rage. Yeah.
We know you in that car.
I've got some mad road rage. It's really bad. And I didn't think I was going to be that person. But if not that, or maybe, can a crime be being very annoying? Is that a crime?
Is that a crime? Is it a crime to be too annoying?
Is it? No? Don't think so.
Probably not. It's probably not actually illegal.
See, I'm so innocent. Like, to be honest, I shouldn't even be sitting here with this gel suit on, please and thank you, because I'm so innocent. But Scott, why do you think people are so obsessed with like true crime and the fantasy around it?
So the reason I think people are actually so obsessed with it is similar to like conspiracy theories. Yeah,
but conspiracy, it's not real. It's just a perception or something.
I know, but see, some of these crimes, especially the ones that I get really into, they're so outrageous, like so detailed, and it's like surely no normal person could ever commit a crime like that or like murder someone like that. Yeah. But it's like it just gets worse and worse and worse.
But then my thing is, doesn't that scare you?
Personally, it doesn't scare me because I just think, I don't know, I feel like they're not actually real, even though they are.
So let's say for instance, right, there was like a true crime drama on something that happened on your street. So you're there watching it, knowing that you live on this street, but you're like, yeah, it's okay. This is the
thing, right? I don't come across many in the UK. They all seem to be over in America.
Oh, so it's the American ones that you.
If it's over that side of the water, it's nothing to worry about.
So can I ask, have you ever watched Crime Watch?
Yes,
All right.
I have.
Okay, cool. So that's based in the UK, right? And you're telling me you will sit there, cup of tea, popcorn, engage, watching all that crime transpire on the screen.
Don't get me started. I have an irrational fear of
Thank you. It is
of
scary.
Crime Watch.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, you know, when they're like looking for someone, they put together the little CGI of this is what the person looks like.
Yeah.
Shit, they're like that for me. Honestly, I would have nightmares that they'd be at my window. I'd be walking down the road and like catch someone's face and be like, oh, it's them. It's the criminal.
No, I honestly feel like there's don't get me wrong, like I don't mind like the makeshift, you know, films, TV dramas, you know, I love a good Prison Break.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name from Prison Break again? The main guy.
The one who was with Mariah Carey. Was he with Mariah Carey?
No, he wasn't with
Am I
I think
making it up?
no, I think he was, but I think you're making it up. I think it was just a facade. But what's his name?
I don't know what his
Michael was his actor name. But what's the guy's name?
Michael
Delicious.
Scofield.
That's it. Delicious, man. That delicious man. I don't mind that type of crime, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh yeah, you breaking out of prison and stuff. But when it comes to like the ones that feel close to home, I personally don't know how you can sit there and normalize what you're seeing on the screen.
Yeah, that's
for me. It's
scary when it's close to home.
So then why do you think there's such a rise, and why are people so interested in that? It's like, it's just trying to make crime normal, or trying to like control our fears when it comes to crime.
Maybe it's sort of just like fear of sort of like what could happen.
Yeah, but it's already happened. It's happened.
That's it. Though. But like for people, it's like this stuff is actually happening out there.
Yeah.
So like maybe it's sort of like the interest in like, oh my God, like no, this is real. I need to like find out more about it.
But then I feel like for me, if let's say for instance I was into true crime, what you people then watch, I feel like that would be the perfect moment for me to sit down, notes, all right, cool, this is what they did, all right, cool, I'm gonna write this down, I'm gonna try this crime that they did but in a better way. So you're basically you're feeding the next criminals via your podcast, via your TV screens, and via your stories.
That is true.
How
I guess you're giving ideas to people, which can't be good.
I'm sure, have you not had any ideas watching?
I don't think I should tell you.
No, but if like, is there anything that you've come across, like any morbid, crazy stories? Because guys, me, I don't watch that. Me, I watch my EastEnders. You know, I like my safe sound, make believe.
Yeah, I mean,
dramas.
I'll tell you what. I've actually got one that isn't even like a famous true crime.
Okay,
so one of my
this.
friends, when she was younger, was watching the news, and she was like, "Oh my God, that's my dad's house."
What?
Like helicopters, like filming the dad's house and everything. And she's like, Mum, like, what's this on TV?
Yeah.
Her mum comes over. It was actually outside her dad's house. The neighbour had a fight with someone else on the street, decapitated them, and left their head in the wheelie bin.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, as in the ones that they come every Tuesday to come and pick up?
Outside the front on the road, someone opened their wheelie bin, just put their bins in, and there it was. A whole
somebody's head.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's crazy.
I'm actually gonna cry. It's gonna be in my head. Because you don't, those type of things, you see that. Have you watched You?
Yeah.
That's a Joe Goldberg type of
do you know
palaver. What
like,
the
that's
fuck?
Crazy. But like, how could you actually get so angry at your neighbour? Like, talk about neighbour wars.
And they love us.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna stick with. I personally do feel like these TV dramas and those true crimes. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think the only one I've watched was, can't even remember, Alcatraz.
Okay,
Alcatraz.
I haven't seen that one.
Have you not? Like the world's greatest escape of Alcatraz.
Oh yeah, but that's a good crime though. Like escaping prison, like that's interesting.
So when I think of true crime, that's what I think of. Escaping prison. I don't think of what you just spoke about. The killing people and chopping their heads off and putting them in the bin like no man's business.
I know, and that was North London as well.
Oh, whereabouts?
Kilburn.
North London.
Yeah,
that's northwest.
Close enough.
Listen, I live in North. Not in my area.
Not in my North London.
Not in my area. But I think that's mad.
It is crazy.
That is so mad. If you were to get away with a crime,
right?
Yeah, any type of crime out there. It could be anything and anything. I mean, you're wearing a jail suit right now, right?
Exactly.
So what crime have you committed for you to be sitting right here at Tiatful, sipping tea with me in the jail, in this beautiful jailhouse? What crime would you have committed?
What crime? What would I or what have I?
What do you want to tell me?
I mean,
do you want to tell me both?
I've got a petty crime, but I'd need a smaller jumpsuit because I was about 8. So.
What was it? Let's hear.
Right, so this is actually quite bad, and
God.
I apologise, Mum, in advance.
Oh.
But when I was about 6, I don't know, really young,
What?
I was going in my mum's purse and basically taking out like a little 50p here, little £1 there.
Okay.
Until this went on for a while, right?
Okay,
I was just like picking at the change, and then went out with my dad and went into a toy shop, and I was like, oh, I want this toy. He was like, nope, not having that. It's 40 quid. Yeah. And I was like, I'll buy it with my own money then. And he was like, yeah, all right. Out I pull this massive bag of change. I had £45 in change that I accumulated from my mother's purse.
Mama Scott, if you hear this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously got a whooping, got taken home, and
did you still get the toy?
Of course I didn't. My mum sat me on the table at home and was like, you know that's stealing, Scott. And I was like,
but to be honest, it's from your mum.
Exactly.
So it's like,
it's okay. Give me like some change for an ice.
And plus, it's like saving. You were learning how to save from young.
Exactly. And she got the 45 quid back. So it's basically a saving scheme.
Mama Scott. Mama Scott. No, that's actually big up you. I don't think you need a jumpsuit for that.
Exactly. It's not too bad. Yeah.
Any
emphasis on the petty and the crime.
Petty. So petty is something small, right?
Yeah. Something like little.
Something little. Okay, I didn't do this. I didn't do this, but I do remember back in the day. My hands are up because I'm not putting it down because it was me. Back in the day, Primark.
Right.
Do you know the earrings?
Yeah.
And that the pack of like bare earrings. So I know some friends. Mm-hmm. They used to go in there. Why is my head still up?
Yeah. Please, Primark, no.
You just in case they come and see like, oh, so you're one of them. No, it wasn't me. So I remember my friends used to, obviously school friends, to go in there, walk around, my hands are still starting to hurt.
Yeah, I know.
Keeping them up. And they used to like pickpocket the earrings.
Right.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
They're only £2.50.
That's everyone in school though, isn't it? Like,
not me. I didn't do it.
I know people in school who did that though.
I didn't do it. I think, okay, that really hurts. Maybe
Blue fingers. So I watch a lot of true crime on Netflix.
Criminal.
Like, just maybe one. But do you watch any? Do you watch any at all?
La Playa de Papel.
None.
Money Heist, is it? No,
that's not even real. That's not true crime.
Money Heist?
Nah. So
Narcos?
like, what about Dharma? Or
is that Dharma, the one with the glasses?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, because the guy looks very, very scary. It put me off watching it. It looks a bit. That
one actually is
psychotic.
Really gruesome. That one's really.
I don't even know what it's about, but
what about Don't Fuck with Cats?
Well, I don't like cats, so I won't be watching anything about cats.
That had me in a chokehold, right? Okay. So it's basically about this guy who he makes a sort of like a YouTube video of him killing a cat. Huh? Like, yeah, literally like puts them into like a bin bag and like vacuums out the air, right? Which for one is like, it's all right if it's like people, I can deal with it, but like as soon as it's animals, I was literally like,
hold on. You just wait. Mm-hmm. If it's people, I can deal with it, but when it comes to animals, you are mad. You know? Did you just hear what you just said?
Yeah.
When it comes, so basically,
yeah, but never. It's like Marley and Me. It's so sad when the dog dies, isn't it?
Guys, disclaimer, this podcast, we love animals, we love dogs, we love cats,
we love everyone.
I can't vouch for my friends and my colleagues that talk about dogs and cats that are going through pain, but
so yeah, he puts the cats into a bin bag, kills them, films it, puts it on YouTube. Right now, over to, I think her name's Bowdy is the name of this woman, right?
Yeah.
Runs a cat lovers group on Facebook.
Yeah.
Sees this video.
Yeah.
She's absolutely like heartbroken by it.
Yeah.
And basically launches a manhunt for the guy who's in this video who kills the cats.
Okay.
And like basically amasses like this big team of people all on Facebook.
Yeah.
And he's like just search, like looking in the back of these videos, like he'll have something hung up on the wall.
Yeah.
They reverse image search it, find that that's only sold in these states in the US.
Yeah.
So then like is looking in the states trying to find like
the people from
like picking up crumbs to basically work out who this murderer is. And it sort of goes on. I think he done like 2 videos where it was like animals getting killed. Then it went on to he actually killed a person. And what's really, really messed up is the guy, his name's like Luca Magnotta, the guy who actually done it.
So it's a real life story?
Yeah, it's really true. Yeah, like he's in jail now. But he also was in these cat lovers groups, made like fake accounts and was trying to like throw them off the scent and like do all of this stuff. And he was like, make it like he wanted to be like, he's obviously like a psychopath,
of course,
but like
clearly.
he wanted to be an actor, right? And he wanted fame. So
by killing animals.
Yeah, so he like made like loads of accounts
to
sort of follow himself, to make himself look famous. And it's like, oh, it's so mad. But I think he just loved the attention of sort of like that killing these animals and obviously people was giving him, that there was so many people out there looking for him, until eventually he just sort of got arrested. It was in like, I think it was in Germany.
Yeah.
But yeah, they finally found him in the end, down to that woman and her cat friends who basically hunted him down and got him put in jail.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, what's just So you're sitting there watching a guy's video of him killing a cat. The poor cat's making.
They obviously don't properly show it, but like, yeah, they show some of the video.
But I think that's so crazy. Yeah, that I'm pretty sure that video got loads of views online, right?
I think when the woman found it, I think it was only on like a few thousand. Like it wasn't like crazy.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I don't even know. It's just so crazy to me how it wasn't even the police who found him.
Yeah.
It was the Facebook warriors like on this group who just were like, no, you're not going to fuck with our cats.
I'm finished. I find that out of order.
Yeah.
But then I find the Facebook group, it's like those people on like, for instance, TikTok that they cover like a story.
Yeah.
And I feel like they have more information than the flipping police. Like you just said, the Facebook group are the ones that found the killer, not the bleeding police. Hello, police. Y'all doing something wrong. But wow, like that's crazy. We have too much time on our hands.
Absolutely mad. Yeah. And to think like that someone could actually do that, and it was kittens as well.
See, I'm not a cat lover, but a kitten.
Me either, but like, come on.
And you watched this. Did you not give you nightmares?
Yeah, it did. This one actually messed with me. And like each episode of the series,
yeah, so it messed with you, but you're still watching it.
Yeah, because I'm hooked.
Crazy people. Okay, yeah.
It's like horror films. Like you can like a horror film. Can't
no,
you?
I am a pussy. Yeah, I said I'm a pussy. Meow. Not me.
Don't fuck with
cats. Don't fuck with cats. I don't fuck with horror. I don't fuck anything that is like. No, I don't fuck with it. For me personally, I like peace. I want peace, not problems.
Right.
So I don't want no problems when I'm sleeping, right?
Okay.
I want a nice peaceful sleep. Think of something else.
Don't haunt me there.
Don't haunt me there. Like that's my time of rest. Let me rest well. I just can't do it. I feel like it's mentally challenging.
Right.
In a sense, I do kind of get where you guys are more like very curious to be like, why did a person like that? How did they get like this? What's their background and stuff? But I'm not gonna lie, that will mess with my head because now I'm looking at everyone like. You could be, you all could be, capable of committing something.
It's sort of down to like you obviously don't have the thought process of a psychopath. Whereas like I got told something really good once.
That you're a psychopath?
It was, no, not I'm a psychopath. It's actually quite a good analogy of like how a psychopath's brain would work.
Okay.
So guy goes to a wedding who is a psychopath, and he sees a girl that he really, really likes. It's a family wedding, but like sees a girl that like he sort of fancies, really wants to see her again. How do you think in his brain he works it to see her again?
Stalks her?
No. Murders her cousin.
What?
It's a family wedding. Murders her cousin because then they'll have a funeral and that's his chance to see her again. That's literally how like the thought processes work. They have no empathy for killing people. They're just like, get them out of the way, like get rid of them.
Huh?
Yeah.
If there's any family, if there's any family members that are psychotic and are psychopaths,
Yeah, exactly.
That is crazy. But then wait, so they'll kill somebody that's in their way. So what if surely they do have some sort of emotion. So what if that person, let's say for instance, they probably could kill their mother as well, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, that's it. They have no emotion. Sort of like these people who can just serial killers, basically. Craziness.
For instance, is it Chucky?
Yeah.
That's not a real crime.
No, that's not real,
see,
Christy.
See, my true
that's
crimes...
a doll that came to life.
Okay, let's try again. What about Home and Away?
Home and Away. That's
no, Home Alone.
You've gone from one thing to another. Home and Away it's like Neighbours, like Australia, isn't it?
Yeah. So I meant Home Alone.
And Away.
The Grubbers and Home Alone. I think just the thing. My type of crime that I don't mind watching is the fake ones. The ones where are not based on a true story. The ones where you can watch that, feel a bit scared, feel a bit, oh my God, shocked, but then it's not true. Yeah. When you listen to I feel like, for instance, if I was to make my way home, do you listen to podcasts, like true crime podcasts on your way home?
No, I don't listen to the podcast. I'm more of a series watcher.
Okay, so those that, let's say for instance, they're driving to work, they're listening to the podcast, like a true crime podcast, you're walking home, it's late at night, it's dark, and the podcast is about somebody that robs people whilst they walk. Why are you scaring yourself?
But have you ever heard some of these like podcasts, or for instance, I see a lot of the TikTok videos.
Yeah,
it's the way that they explain it.
That's
I don't know if it's like the people who become popular, it's their voices and like the tone of how they do it. Yeah. But literally, it's like. Do you want to give
me an example? So give me a scenario.
Just be like, and he took her down the road and chopped her head off. And like it will be like so, and it's like, how are you so calm as you say this?
Yeah. Well, speaking of, we've actually got a couple stories for you guys to read in your best.
So Chris is gonna cry.
In your best true crime podcast impression.
So right now we have brought down the lights, we have set the mood, because we are about to try and read some true crime stories in our best true crime podcasty voice. Yeah. All right, so Scott, you're gonna go first.
Right. Okay.
Like, I need to believe it. I need to be intrigued. Okay. I need to be in the drama.
Get ready for my moment.
Okay, let's go.
Right. The case of the vanishing family.
No, next. I switched the channel already.
Too much for Christy.
Yeah, no, but that wasn't giving me switch the channel. It was, start again, play.
Okay, right.
Okay.
The case of the vanishing family. In 2010, a seemingly ordinary
Scott, you're trying to entice me.
What do you want me to do?
Give me the best voice. Let's go.
In 2010, a seemingly ordinary family of 4 from Ohio, the Sodders, experienced a tragic event on Christmas Eve that would leave the community baffled for years to come. On that fateful night, a fire broke out in their home, and while Mr. and Mrs. Sodder and 4 of their children managed to escape, their 5 other children, aged 5 to 14, vanished without a trace. As investigators sift through the rubble, they found no remains of the missing children, and the cause of the fire remained undetermined. The Sodders, refusing to believe their children had perished, launched their own investigation and uncovered a series of strange occurrences leading up to the fire. Witnesses reported seeing unidentified individuals near the Sodder home on the night of the fire, and a mysterious telephone call with a disturbing message was received by the Sodder household prior to the incident. Additionally, a woman claiming to have seen the missing children in a car passing through town sparked further intrigue. Despite the Sodders' relentless efforts to find their missing children, no credible leads emerged and the case grew cold. However, in a shocking turn of events, over 2 decades later, a woman contacted the Sodder family claiming to be one of the missing children.
Wow.
She recounted a chilling story of abduction and forced separation from her siblings on that Christmas Eve night. While the story ended with a twist that brought hope to the Sodders, subsequent investigations were unable to confirm the woman's claims, leaving the mystery of the Sodder children's disappearance unresolved to this day. The case of the vanishing family continues to captivate and shock both investigators and the public alike, with questions remaining about what truly happened on that tragic Christmas Eve night.
It's giving Madeleine McCann.
Literally.
It's actually giving Madeleine McCann.
That's quite scary though.
Yeah. But
Not the woman saying it was her.
Can you imagine?
I know. Do you think it actually was her, or do you think she was just like,
who knows?
pick me?
No, but who knows? Maybe I feel like sometimes people do actually could be like, yeah, it's me. I'm the one that did it. But people won't believe them. And it's like that was my perfect chance of me, admitting my crime. But you don't want me, then I go about my business.
Exactly.
So yeah. Well, Scott, I'm about to show you how I think real,
Okay.
true crime podcast readers,
Okay.
deliver the message of fear. All right, hear this.
I'm scared.
You are now tuned in to podcast T at 4 crime dramas, true stories. Dun, dun, dun. The mysterious death of Elsa.
It sounded like you had something stuck in your throat.
The mysterious death of Elsa Lam. In 2013, Elsa Lam, a 21-year-old Canadian student. Stop looking at me, you're going to make me laugh.
This is an ASMR true crime show. In 2010.
Checked into the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles during a solo trip. However, when she failed to check out and her family couldn't reach her, a massive search effort was launched. Weeks later, her body was discovered in a rooftop water tank of the hotel, raising numerous questions about how she ended up there. That's the sound effects. The case took a bizarre turn when security footage from the hotel's elevator was released. In the footage, is it Elsa or Elisa? Is it Elisa?
Is it Elisa?
Elisa.
Elisa.
Elisa. Elisa. That's not Elsa.
Yeah, Elisa. Yeah.
Elisa. Got to make sure say the right name.
Yeah.
Elisa is seen acting erratically, pressing multiple buttons and peering out of the elevator as if someone was following her. No, why did we do that? Back to podcast voice. Her behaviour appeared strange and puzzling, leaving investigators and the public perplexed. Was she trying to hide from someone? Was she experiencing a mental health episode? ... As the investigation unfolded, theories ranging from foul play to paranormal phenomena emerged. Some speculated that Elisa was a victim of foul play, while others believed that she may have suffered from a mental health crisis that led her to the water tank. However, no definite answers were found, and the case of Elisa Lam's mysterious death remains unsolved, leaving many unanswered questions and fueling ongoing speculation and intrigue.
Oh my god!
You didn't let me land. No, we got to do that again.
You just
wait. Intrigued.
I was about to say you should have a career change. I was bloody chilling.
You see what I did there? Now that's how
you do it.
How you do it. That's how you read some true crime podcast.
Okay, yeah, you've got me there.
Did you like that one?
Yeah, it was sending like shivers down the spine.
I'm not gonna lie, whilst reading it, I said to myself, the people that come up with these stories, these are real stories, right? When they find these stories.
Yeah, I've seen the video of her in the elevator.
Oh, so it's...
Yeah, there's actual CCTV footage of her in the elevator. Real? Yeah, it's real. It's a true story.
Okay, question. You see how it's a true story, right? You see how people can manipulate certain videos and stuff.
Right.
Don't you think sometimes they exaggerate and then they manipulate these stories just to make them extra more juicy, extra more saucy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's the thing. That's it. You don't know. It's what if.
So y'all,
is it true? Is it not?
So y'all just watching it and they're just feeding y'all with cap. They're capping.
Well, I guess that's what you want to believe, so you can sleep nice at night, don't you?
Yes, because who doesn't want... I want peace, not problems, all right, Scott? Peace, not nightmares. I don't want nightmares.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
And they're always on like late at night, aren't they?
Always.
Like
and it'll be on
PM.
like History Plus channel or something.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, them late night TV shows.
Wow, so you guys should be sleeping, enjoying your sleep. You guys are racking your brains. Oh my God, there's somebody gonna come and get me. That's y'all. Y'all continue looking behind your shoulders. Whiplash will be real.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you guys think about our interesting voices? I know I was better than Scott because Scott tried, but it wasn't really.
I tried. I was given newsreader.
You're giving but to be honest, you're giving newsreader, and then it was like talking to your friends, and back to newsreader, and then you're like, and then I think you were engaged, like you were interested.
I was getting into it.
Yeah, you're getting into it. Whereas me, it was, I even gave you guys pauses to think.
It was a performance.
Thank you. Like you're even looking behind your like the goosebumps were goosebumping.
I went for informative. You went for
like dramatic reading.
Yeah.
But guys, it's true crime.
Yeah. not dramatic reading.
I'm trying to tell the story here, you know.
Yeah.
So listeners, did I give you the chills, the goosebumps, the shivers down the spine, or did Scott just put you guys to sleep and change the channel?
Did I give you guys the information you need?
Whose podcast would you tune into? Exactly. Mine or Scott?
Exactly.
So Scott, this is the part where we play a game called Brutal Meter. Mm-hmm. Brutal. Did you get it? No, you didn't get it, did you?
I did.
Did you get it?
I promise I did.
Act like you got it. I like him already, guys. But yeah, this is the part where we play Brutal Meter, where we're gonna share some like statements. Some of them will be crimey, some of them are gonna be just general, and we're gonna rate them out of 10 of how brutal we think they are.
Okay.
All right, cool. So let's start with this one, because the first line really got me.
Right.
My grandmother confessed to murder on her deathbed. Right?
Not nanny.
Nanny boy. Nanny true criminal. Yeah. Usually you'd think it was the pain relief, but she was such an English, and just a disclaimer, my English is really bad, so when it comes to reading my reading is a criminal. How about that?
Yeah.
But let's go. Okay, cool. My grandma confessed to murder on her deathbed. Usually you'd think it was the pain relief, but she was such an eccentric, it was actually believable. We traced all her ex-husbands, partners, and any other likely candidates, and unfortunately no one was missing or died an untimely death. But sometimes I wonder.
Oh my God. What, so she just said like, I've committed murder. I'm out. Yeah.
One last word.
What a cliffhanger to leave it on though.
Can you imagine? But my thing is the fact that you actually believed that your grandma is a murderer. Because why would you then go and trace all her ex-husband's partners and likely candidates?
How many did she have?
How many?
Wow.
So yeah. Fortunately, no one was missing or died an untimely death.
Oh, well, I don't think that's that brutal then.
No.
Really.
But then we never know. It could be a friend that wasn't her. She didn't say, she confessed to murder. She didn't say if it was a human, if it was an animal, because you people love killing animals and stuff. Exactly.
If it's an animal, then it's even worse.
Exactly. So, but sometimes I wonder. Yeah. I wonder what you're rating this brutal out of 10.
I know. I'd probably say like 4.
4?
Yeah, I'm
not
that
bad.
Yeah, I don't
she
think
could be.
brutal.
To be honest, knowing me, I'm a funny person in it, so I'll probably end on a cliffhanger like that. Say like, yeah, I murdered somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, bye guys.
Or like, I left some money somewhere.
Yeah. There's $100 somewhere in my house. You lot have to find it before you sell it.
Can you imagine? So yeah, I guess I think 4. I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, I think 4. 4's
Alright,
good.
cool.
4's a good one.
Next one. I don't think I've ever said this out loud before because it's so damn weird and people might think I'm more screwed up than I really am. Now I'm getting scared. But I've always wanted to get into a car accident. Like
wanted,
bro. This is what it says. Like the type that gets you hospitalized and severely hurt. When I drive, I just have this urge to drive straight into traffic or swerve into the opposite lane. People think I hate driving because I suck at it, but it's really because I have this huge urge every time I'm alone in the car. It's nagging. I'm in college now and I take the shuttle to school. So I haven't been driving for a month or so. But whenever I'm in a car, I still have that craving.
What craving? To end it all? Just like... What?
Pull up, skirt, get in the ride.
Get out his ride. What the hell?
That's I think... Wait, hold on. She blatantly said...
Was it she?
I don't know.
I don't even care about that
I don't even care who it is.
He or she wants to just kill.
It does say, like, the type that gets you hospitalized and severely hurt. How can you fantasize? This is what you true crime viewers, audiences, listeners like, because it'll be planting some seeds in your head that makes you want to commit crime. Like Scott.
Yeah, like me. Yeah, that was actually me. I sent that one in.
What would you... People think I hate driving because I suck at it, but it's really because they have a
really, because I'm trying. I don't suck at it. I'm trying to crash.
I'm trying to unconvince myself to be in a car so that I don't have to crash. Yeah. So she's battling with her own demons. Crazy. What are we rating that out of 10?
I definitely think that's a 9.
A 9.
I'll give it a 9.
All right, cool. I'll give you this long one because my English is needs to rest for
I'll take one for the team here. Cool. When I was very little, probably around 3-4, I used to play a game with my parents where I'd go to the bathroom and brush my teeth before bed. Don't know how that's a game. That's just like
normal, yeah.
And when I got to my room, they'd pretend to be asleep and I'd find creative ways to wake them up.
Whoa.
Being so young, I thought my dad was superhero style indestructible. And in thinking so, I decided to try something that would hurt a kid like me, but wouldn't harm him at all since he was big. I found a pencil laying on the desk and tried to stab him in the eye with it. Luckily, he was peeking and stopped me just before I did it. To this day, it gives me a sinking feeling in my stomach thinking about what might have happened.
Okay, you know my culture, yeah? They would have said that child is a witch.
Yeah.
That child is a witch.
No, just a... Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
That's horrible. I'm sorry, I wasn't having them thoughts at 3-4.
But then again, okay, a child is innocent, but I hear it with your finger.
Yeah,
prod,
yeah.
But with a pencil.
But surely you should know, like, something
like, sharp.
Stab yourself with a pencil first. Like, yeah, that kind of hurts. Like, rather than
criminal
testing it out in your dad's eye.
Do you know what I mean? Where's this person now?
Well, I don't know.
What?
Somewhere with a sinking feeling in their stomach whenever they think about it.
Literally. Yeah. What were you rating that?
I would say probably... It's not as shocking as the last one, so I'd say probably a 7 or 8.
A 7. How old was the child when they did it?
Around 3 or 4.
Okay.
So they can't have actually had that much strength with the stab.
Have you felt a newborn's grip when they grip your finger?
Actually, yeah, telling
and
you
that. And those post-pandemic babies be strong.
My niece has yanked my hair once and that's...
Exactly. My wig has come off, so listen, they're strong.
Yeah.
I'd give it, probably a 6. I'd rate a 6.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What's the next one?
Right. A few years ago, I was walking through the woods off the beaten track a bit, and I smelled this really overpowering sweet smell.
Okay.
Being nosy, I pulled back the undergrowth to have a look and found a dead body. See how they described it as overpoweringly sweet
smell.
I'll continue.
Mm-hmm.
The guy had clearly been there a while and wasn't looking great. All swollen and green and black with various runny bits. Ooh. The local wildlife had also been dining well for a few days.
Damn.
I called the police, who told me to wait with the body until they arrived.
Huh? I must wait.
Yeah, I'll just point you to where it is from the road.
Yeah.
I won't be going back. Being in the middle of nowhere, it took a while for them to arrive, and it got dark, and I was just sat there in the dark with him for a long time. It turned out he had committed suicide. For a long time afterwards, I had dreams about him, and he would talk to me, and not nice things. Mainly about how he was angry I had disturbed his resting place, and he wanted me to kill myself. probably just my imagination, but all pretty disturbing at the time. He still turns up in my dreams from time to time, and no doubt will be in them tonight after typing this.
God forbid.
Get the sage out.
This is what I mean. I feel like stuff like that. I feel like that's what happens when you watch or listen to true crime podcasts, documentaries, TV shows.
No, Christie, it's what happens when you find a dead body.
But also when you watch these things, because sorry. So now I'm being haunted for finding something that I didn't want.
Oh God, the local wildlife had been eating him as well.
Yeah, that's brutal meter. I'm giving that a 10. I'm so sorry.
I'm giving that a 10. He had to sit with the body, bless him.
Why are you sitting? The body's there. I'll be like, I put an X marks the spot.
Yeah.
And I'm gone home.
Pin on the map.
Do you know what I mean?
See you later.
I'm going home. I'm going to the church to get some cleansing because what the hell?
Definitely, yeah.
Cool.
Give that 10. That's a 10
for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the part of the show where you spill the tea and we try not to. So Scott, are you ready to play Don't Spill the Tea?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think I am.
Let's get it. Let's do it.
All right, ready? Mm-hmm. When I was 13, a doctor prescribed me an adult dose for a certain medicine based on my weight. I was a big kid, but it ended up constipating me for a month. I did not poo for a whole month. I obviously got sick. I had raccoon-like eyes and my stomach would jump by itself. The cramps were so bad. I finally told my parents how long it had been since I had a poo and they freaked out and took me to the hospital. There, they gave me 3 enemas back to back. After the third and final one, all of that water softened all that poo up just enough so I could shit everywhere. Oh, no, wait. I read it wrong. Sorry. After the third and final one, all of that water softened all of that poo up just enough so I could expel it. I ran to the nearest bathroom with my gown open at the back and tried to make it in time. I didn't. My ass was hovering at the 45-degree angle above the toilet when I burst. I got shit everywhere. On the ceiling, on the floor, the toilet was covered, the walls, even the sink got hit with some spray. I felt like a new kid after that. I cleaned myself up the best I could and then left the bathroom and told a nurse it needed cleaning badly. A janitor was only a few rooms down from the bathroom, so I saw him go by to clean it up and shout, "Oh, hell no, I ain't cleaning that up. I quit." And he did.
When you gotta go, you gotta let it go.
It's like that scene in Daddy Daycare, you know, when he goes inside.
Yeah. That is mad though.
Yeah.
Oh
God.
Right. Today I fucked up by forgetting about my butt plug. My husband and I like butt plugs. We did our thing last night once our young daughter was in bed. Afterwards I took the plug out in the bathroom and washed it with antibacterial soap and put it on the side whilst I had a shower. For context, this plug was pretty with a red heart-shaped gem on it. I accidentally left the plug in the bathroom when I went to bed. Fast forward to around 11 a.m. today, and I suddenly remembered where I'd left it. I go and look for it, and it's gone. I work a lot, so my husband knows I like to sleep in on my days off, and he took the kids to school this morning. My heart fucking sank, and I started freaking out. I called the school and lied that my daughter had a dentist appointment and I needed to get her. Once she's in the car, I ask her if she took something to school this morning with a heart gem on it. She said yes, and that she wanted to show her friends. I ask if I can have it back, but it turns out she's lost it. So it seems like my pretty butt plug is somewhere at my kid's school.
I knew where this was going. And I was praying that the child didn't have it in her mouth.
Yeah. I honestly thought that it was going to be a dummy, and that would have been everywhere.
I was like, no.
No, please no.
Bro. How do you even explain? But if my thing is, surely the teacher will know what that is, right?
Why are you just leaving that laying around when
Thank
you've got kids?
Cool, last one, guys. When I was 13, me and my friend decided to play a spitting game where we would alternate spitting out of the window. I'm not sure what the end goal of this game was, but either way, it ended with me accidentally spitting on the head of this lady walking past. We tried to hide, but she immediately looked up and yelled at us. She rang the doorbell to my house. My mum opened it. She told my mum we spat on her. My mum yelled at us to come down immediately. I had to awkwardly look at her and say sorry for spitting a big ball of phlegm all over her hair.
That is so embarrassing. Having to apologise afterwards.
No, but what's even more embarrassing is the fact that lady has got home and she's got to wash.
Oh god.
The phlegm out.
Christy, do your best impression of a woman who's just got a spat on outside. You're walking along.
No. I'll be like, wait, what? No, but you will touch it as well.
Yeah,
No, I think I'd kill somebody.
yeah. That would be your true crime.
I'll
If someone's don't spit on Christy if you see her in the street.
No, but I've been shot on by
By who? By whom?
by a flying rat, by a pigeon.
I've been shut on.
By a pigeon.
It's okay if you're into it.
That's a real true crime.
Criminal. I'm not. Every camera, I'm not. But I've been pooped on by a flying rat, a pigeon, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually took my wig off there and then.
That's good luck though.
No, it's not, because
if you get pooed on by a bird,
no, it's not.
luck.
That's a violation.
Yeah, but it is supposed to be good luck.
What good luck?
What are the chances out of everywhere that bird could have flown over London, that the poo landed on your wig?
The chance where now my wig's not the same because of the shower. No, that is criminal. That is criminal.
That's criminal.
Yeah, and it's not good luck. So y'all stop with the conspiracies and the fake true crimes of such crimes that are not crimes, please and thank you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Stars. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you have any stories, any spill the teas, or any topics you guys want us to speak about, please do send them to tea@junglecreations.com. And inmate number 0078119, how did you find the show today?
It was great. It was really good.
Yeah.
Love a bit of true crime, ID.
Yeah, he does. And hopefully he won't be committing any more crimes on this seat when he comes back, if he comes back.
Christy won't be having any nightmares tonight.
Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.
That was a good one.